Hello, everyone, and welcome to a great night of action here on AEW Dark. Myself, Excalibur, joined by the human suplex machine himself, Taz. And Taz, a fantastic night of action ahead.
Yes, the thing that's going to just jump out to everybody in this episode is the machine. Brian Cage will compete. No, he will destroy. He will destroy somebody in this episode of Dark.
Well, let's not waste any more time and throw it down to our colleague, Justin Roberts, who's standing by inside the ring.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Joliet, Illinois, weighing 210 pounds, Robert Anthony.
Well, Taz, last week on Dark, we saw Robert Anthony go toe-to-toe with Scorpio Sky. Unfortunately for Anthony, Sky was able to pick up the victory, but Anthony looked impressive last week.
Well, every time we've seen Anthony's been impressive. First against Mox, AEW World Champion, then Sky. Tonight's a different story.
Who can stop the path of Cage?
And his opponent, from Chico, California, weighing 278 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage!
Wow. I love it. Love it! Tell you, that momentum that Robert Anthony had, it's just about to be Gonski. I'll tell you that right now. Look at this.
Oh, Cage charging into the corner, and Anthony. Oh, look at this laying-in shots on Brian Cage.
Oh, what the?
Big enziguri by Anthony, but Cage.
Oh, man.
Very nearly beheading Anthony, and now hoisting him up, looking for the powerbomb in the oh man.
The impact is insane. You cannot explain the pure power, intensity, and rage that this man Cage has. This machine.
Cage, huh?
Nobody better, Brian. Yeah, buddy. Here we go.
And look at the power of Brian Cage. He is a machine, bringing Anthony in the hard way.
A great man once said he's an effing machine. Did I put you over? See that? It's over. All of the hype behind Robert Anthony's done. Drew Claw City. Here we go.
Oh my God!
Done.
Just planted him.
1, 2, 3, he got it.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Brian Cage.
Robert Anthony is no slouch. You know that, Excalibur. We documented it before the match. We saw this man go with a champion like Scorpio Sky. How deep he went from last week. The week prior with the AEW World Champion Mox, who's going down to Brian Cage at Fighter Fest. And yet, Cage put him out. Put him out in like 2 minutes, dude.
Brian Cage making short work of Robert Anthony here tonight. And Taz, I gotta admit, Cage looking pretty good headed into Fighter Fest in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he is. He's right now, the momentum is the machine side right now. We are amped, we are fired up, can't wait for Fighter Fest. Hey, Mox, you're done, buddy.
Action in the tag team division here tonight as Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, SCU, team up to take on David Ali and Musa.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Newport, Rhode Island, weighing 195 pounds, David Ali.
Taz, David Ali made his debut on Dark last week, but he had the misfortune of facing the Murderhawk Lance Archer.
Yeah, you know, you have to deal with a Murderhawk like Lance Archer. It's not a fun episode of Dark if you're Ali. So let's see what happens in this tag match for Musa and Ali.
And his tag team partner from Rockford, Illinois, weighing 200 pounds, Musa.
The team of Musa and Ali joining forces here tonight for the first time, but they've got a big opportunity ahead of themselves. Here on Dark, Musa, of course known as Fearless, he's looked impressive. That martial arts background has been put to good use. We'll see how they perform against SCU.
And their opponents from Southern California, at a combined weight of 425 pounds, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, SCU.
Well, obviously, the young athletes that are on the outside of the ring now, Musa and Ali, they're giving up a lot of experience to SCU right here, and Kazarian and Daniels. So We'll see. I think it's smart that they got themselves out of the ring to give the veterans there, give them that platform and just have some poise and take your time with it.
Well, Musa and Ali, very respectful of the reputations of SCU, of Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. They are two of the more highly regarded members of the roster here in AEW. And stylistically, quite different from, let's say, a Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer or even a Brian Cage.
Totally agree. That's a great point, Excalibur, and you're exactly spot on. You know, when you deal with Kazarian and Daniels, you deal with guys that are world travelers for a lot of years and just have been battle tested. They can beat you, with straight speed, with experience, with high impact maneuvers, just being more crafted in you with all their experience. There's not much you can do to them that they haven't had done to them before.
And now Musa and Christopher Daniels start out the action. Shoulder tackle there by Musa. Takes down Daniels. Daniels goes for the trip. Musa elevates over the top. Arm drag though.
Yeah, Daniels went nice and deep, and now, on the other way there. Now Musa got himself an arm drag. Look at that, nice forward.
Musa rolls through. Oh, went for the drop kick. Daniels able to avoid. Musa able to avoid the elbow drop cover. Wow.
Little standoff right there.
Intense start to this matchup.
Just a feeling out process, but you see both men.
Oh,
I
David
like it.
Ali.
I like it. A little obvious in front of the ref, but hey, what the hell? I just you got slapped with a warning.
Power slam, cover, one. Only a 1 count there.
Well, that distraction was enough that Daniels ended up getting caught in that power slam by Musa, but Ali doing what he did there was enough of a distraction.
And now David Ali, big pump kick on Christopher Daniels. Musa coming off the middle rope. And
it's not legal, though. That's the
one. Yeah.
You can't win the match if you're not legal. Musa, you know better than that.
And
wake up.
Ali once again taking a shot at Kazarian on the outside.
Double unhooks, like butterfly suplex right there.
Yeah.
Hip up. Good job.
What I'm talking about. Did you see that? You see me take him out?
Ali covers, hooks the far leg. Again, only a 2 count on Daniels.
Trying to get that feel right there, to get that confidence behind them. But, they're coming in here with an attitude, Ali and Musa. I think it's good. And next time, if you're Ali, you want to bring Daniels to the corner. Don't leave him in the middle like that.
Oh! Musa stuck his head out and very nearly got chopped off. Daniels with a Blue Thunder bomb.
Inexperience showed right there by leaving Daniels alone for a second. That was a bad move.
Oh!
And now the momentum has shifted.
Big shots by Kazarian. The cross chops takes him down. Maybe even put a little extra mustard on that one. But Ali with the reversal, but Kazarian comes flying back. The high forearm across the face.
Yeah, all of Kazarian's body weight with that forearm right to the face of Ali. And speaking of the face of Ali, it just meant the second turnbuckle pad.
And a big clubbing shot there from Frankie Kazarian.
Shades of Stan Hansen right there, going old school for you. That was heavy-duty clothesline lariat right there.
Yeah, Kazarian really leaned into that one. Not taking too kindly to all those cheap shots from Ali and Musa. Whoa!
Wow, almost a version of a total elimination, for those that remember, but wasn't all there. But look at this now. SCU's got control over Musa.
Double hip toss into the catch. Into the powerbomb neckbreaker combination. And now Kazarian tags back in. David Ali is in a rough spot here, Taz.
Yeah, he is, and that's the thing. I just think the years of experience are really hurting the young guys here. And you can just see how calm and collected and impactful, SCU is. Now what? Look at Daniels, best moonsault ever, kind of.
Best Meltzer ever. They spiked Ali and get the 3 count.
The winners of this match, SCU.
Taz, SCU decided as a trio that Daniels and Kazarian are going to focus on the tag team division. Scorpio Sky is going to focus on his singles career. And if things keep going this way, I think SCU is going to be unstoppable in all divisions.
Well, they're driven. I mean, Kazarian and Daniels are driven. And speaking of driven, you could just see right there that young man Ali, his head was driven into the mat. Just great stuff by the veterans in Kazarian and Chris Daniels. Shawn Spears with Tully Blanchard in his corner will compete and go head up against Pineapple Pete.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 189 pounds, Pineapple Pete.
Pineapple Pete, Sugar Dunkerton, whatever you want to call him.
I call him annoying. Okay?
All right, that's Taz for you. Pineapple Pete be in action coming up here next, but he's going to have his hands full with the refocused, reinvigorated Shawn Spears.
And his opponent, to be accompanied to the ring by legendary Four Horsemen member Tully Blanchard from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Weighing 242 pounds, Shawn Spears.
Well, Shawn Spears, since he got that tough talk from Tully Blanchard and he was given that black glove, that has seemed to give him a laser-like focus.
I completely agree. I mean, everything you just laid out there regarding the glove, regarding Tully Blanchard, really getting in the face of Shawn Spears to motivate him. A complete injection of energy, aggressiveness, and pure toughness coming out of Shawn Spears since that moment. So it's gonna be a tough draw right here for Pineapple Pete, in my opinion.
And Taz, you know something about motivating, about speaking to competitors like Shawn Spears, or in your case, Brian Cage. It takes sometimes a different approach to reach them and garner the best results.
Absolutely, that's what great coaching is, and that's what Tully Blanchard is. He understands how to coach somebody up, talk to somebody, get them motivated. You gotta know what buttons to push, and I do think that's starting to really click with Spears.
I believe Pineapple Pete is wearing his knee pads on his shin.
Yeah, it's, tell you what, look, I take some shots here and there, Pineapple Pete, but he does have a lot of energy, a lot of exuberance for sure. He likes to have a good time, but you're in a fight right now. You're in there with a guy like Shawn Spears, who is trying to prove something to himself, prove something to Tully, you know, how legit he really is. So Pineapple Pete, like I said, I think he's in trouble. Look at that nice running shoulder block.
A lot of exuberance, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of experience too for Pineapple Pete, but Shawn Spears currently with the upper hand, knocking Pineapple Pete down to the canvas. Shawn Spears, Pineapple Pete.
What is that? What is that person? I've never seen this guy in my life.
That is the one and only Pineapple Pete fan.
Where'd we get that guy?
Perhaps he's related to Pineapple Pete.
Oh, okay. Well, right now you see a nice go behind waist lock by Spears, and breaking the grip is, oh, look at Pineapple Pete. Well done right there into a side headlock.
Yeah, good hand fighting there by
That was
Pete.
well done.
But Shawn Spears reverses, side headlock of his own. Pete tried to pull his head out, but Spears really got a tight grip there.
You got to be careful when you waist lock your opponent while he has a headlock on. It's a good way to get thrown. You know, you get definitely a high, hard headlock throw. And oh, look at that cross body block.
Body Spears immediately kicking out, not even a 1 count.
Nice.
Roll Spears up, and Spears again kicking out, this time in a 1. If he does that 2 more times, he might have a 3 count.
Pineapple Pete, he plays a lot of head games. He's talented. Oh, little schoolboy trick.
Rolls through the jackknife 1. Again. Spears rolling to the outside. He's frustrated.
Smart. Take your time. Tully's telling him, chill out. Let's talk for a second. Regroup. You got to regroup. That's it. No problem. Pineapple Pete, like you said, it's not his first rodeo. Unorthodox competitor. You don't want to lose your cool if you're Spears, and Tully knows that.
And Spears has been on a roll. We saw him look impressive in his victory last week on Aew Dark. And now, oh.
Man, look how Spears went right at him with that lockup.
Aggressive in the corner. And Spears, oh, the knee to the midsection buckles Pineapple Pete. Pete slams face first into that turnbuckle and a chop across the chest.
Look after the body shots and chops, how close Spears keeps his body to Pete. That's important. He hovers over him. He's got a size advantage. And he's just coming with those left body shots.
Not allowing any distance. And
there's nothing in the glove, Miss Aubrey.
Aubrey Edwards, yeah, checking the glove. Spears, the southpaw, firing in those left hands to the ribs and the midsection, maybe even a liver shot there on Pineapple Pete.
I don't even know why our referee Aubrey Edwards would even imply there's something in that glove, like Tully and Shawn would do something heinous. Like there's a foreign object in there or something. Come on, what is this, 1980?
Pineapple Pete, though, fighting up from his knees.
Oh, that would have hurt if Spears connected with that. Yeah, left he was going to come with, but Pete's bringing the fight. Quick hands.
Yeah, big palm strike catching Spears on the jaw. Pineapple Pete, window of opportunity here.
Uh-oh.
Charging at Spears, but Spears using his strength and spine buster on Pineapple Pete.
That might be done.
1, 2, no! You saw Spears actually lift his left hand up off the canvas. He was counting along. That was perhaps what allowed Pineapple Pete to generate the momentum to kick out.
Yeah, Spears might have got a tad cocky on that cover, to your point, Excalibur. I agree. Seems to have control. Now, you know, Pete keeps turning around. He's locking the headlock, but that left leg and foot, well, now he's on the move, but it's a good way to get swept. Now look at Spears, the power.
Clubbing crossface into the blue thunderbomb. 1, 2, no! Again, Spears didn't put the feet over the shoulders of Pineapple Pete.
Pete's got a lot of heart. Pineapple Pete's got a lot of heart for sure. Right now, Spears, I professionally think, in my professional opinion, he should get on Pineapple Pete right now, but
Look at
I mentioned something about a foreign object before. So
Tully Blanchard distracting referee Aubrey Edwards after leaving what looks to be a steel slug.
it could be a piece of Kevlar.
But the big left hand from Spears. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I will not allow
winner of this match,
anybody else to
Shawn
try and break me down.
Spears.
Well,
Well,
whatever metal it was heavy duty enough to drop the man, you know?
yeah, we saw it, but referee Aubrey Edwards didn't. Shawn Spears loaded up that left glove, and he put the lights out on Pineapple Pete.
You saw how whatever it was given back from Spears to Tully. But you see right here, loads up that glove to make his hand, I would assume, much heavier. His
Yes.
left hand, that's what it is, and boom, what a shot.
It's just like holding on to a roll of quarters and punching somebody in the face. Shawn Spears absolutely decks Pineapple Pete and is victorious here tonight. The Murder Hawk is on the warpath. Lance Archer in action coming up next on AEW Dark.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, weighing 230 pounds, Griff Garrison.
Taz, did you see it this time on the video wall? I swear, it said Ivy League MVP. Look, right there, right there.
I see it's incorrect. He is not an Ivy League athlete. He played football at Guilford College. No disrespect to Guilford. Not Harvard, not Yale, not Dartmouth. What am I missing? I'm missing a bunch. Penn. Go on and on. Columbia. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Murder Hawk
Lance.
time. Oh! Good gosh.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Jake Roberts from Hearn, Texas, weighing 273 pounds, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
I tell you, I love the way Jake Roberts has Lance Archer come out. He just finds a victim backstage and just beats the living hell out of him, just drags him out here.
And Taz,
Homeboy's dropped, done, he's out.
Griff Garrison, though, not intimidated by Archer. Laying in a big right hand. And Archer, those shots seem to be firing Archer up.
My kid's got some fight, but the fight might have just ended. No, look at this.
Big right shot from Garrison. He's got the Murder Hawk.
He's bringing
A
the
little
energy.
staggered.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
boy.
he doesn't. Archer ran right through Griff Garrison.
Misdirection, straight shoulder block, kind of like a linebacker just hitting a guard pulling around.
And not only was it that shoulder block, but also Garrison's head actually struck that lower rope. It's actually a steel cable.
Right, with a kind of a rubber deal over the steel cable, dangerous. It can really mess you up when you hit those ropes. That just cross, like kind of a cross face, not in the face, a club towards the back of the head.
Just a clubbing shot across the cerebral cortex of Griff Garrison, and Jake Roberts cackling, laughing, loving what he's seeing.
Jake Roberts got some teeth, huh? He's got new teeth. What's going on there?
He's got a good dentist.
He's getting that vig off of Lance Archer's his big deal he has, I guess, huh?
And Archer with Griff Garrison tied up in the corner. Jaw-jacking with gun club at ringside. And Jake the Snake Roberts very, very pleased with the punishment he is witnessing.
Look at Garrison.
Garrison using his speed.
Oh, don't go toe-to-toe with him, man. Don't do it. I respect the kid's heart, but be careful.
Garrison, he knocked his block off. The ripcord into the slam. Archer covers 1, 2, nope, Garrison kicks out.
Listen, you get Murder Hawk Monster starts driving you into the mat, hitting you with straight forearm shivers like he did with that 6'8" height that he has when he comes down with it. And this young man's a big athlete he's competing against, about 6'4", 6'5". Tell you what, Murder Hawk just so physical. It's so impressive how physical he is.
Every single person in AEW has no idea what's coming for them.
He's a little twisted. He's got some issues.
Got some issues, but he's got a point. Lance Archer,
Face first. Those beautiful golden locks that Garrison had about to get ripped out of that head. Look at him beating.
Just repeated shots in the corner, dropping Garrison down.
You know what, I'm so impressed, not just the athleticism and the toughness and how mean Archer is, but it's his motor. His motor is non-stop.
Oh, man. Yeah, Archer revels in the punishment he inflicts on his opponent. But, oof. Archer seems to be, every time he takes a big shot, it seems to motivate him.
Almost knocked his face off.
And now he's got Garrison up. He brings him to center. And Archer hits the blackout. Plants Garrison center of the ring.
He's not done, dude. He's not done. Look at this.
And he's got that big right hand.
Squeeze his head.
The claw. Oh, man. The claw just repeatedly slamming Garrison's head into the canvas, and Lance Archer.
Jake Roberts has Lance Archer just locked into complete violent zone.
The winner of this match, Lance Archer.
The warpath of Lance Archer in AEW continues.
And he's not done right now. I got a funny feeling my man who got drilled that came out here, driven into the stage by Archer. He's about to, he should have rolled out the other way.
Archer's not done yet. Oh!
He knocked his shoe off, bro. He's got a shoe missing.
Emphatic choke slam by the Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, whose unstoppable, seemingly unstoppable rampage continues.
Just a serious threat to every single man on the roster. Earlier, I guess he knocked his shoe off, almost knocked his foot off. Beware of the Murder Hawk monster. Two members of the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver, will go against Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela.
Join the Dark Order.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. The introducer first, at a combined weight of 374 pounds, John Silver and Alex Reynolds.
Dark Order's third and fourth member Alex Reynolds there on your left, John Silver on your right. They will be in tag team action here tonight, and the recruiting efforts by Dark Order have really picked up here in recent weeks, Taz.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Mr. Brody Leigh has the Dark Order in full effect. Evil Uno, Grayson, they're back in the fold, so beware of the Dark Order.
And their opponents first, from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing 188 pounds, the Concrete Rose, Sonny Kiss.
As Sonny Kiss, part of this New Jersey connection, has looked very impressive in recent weeks.
Absolutely. I mean, Janela was about to come out here in second, and Sonny Kiss, they clicked well together.
And from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing 202 pounds, he is the bad boy, Joey Janela.
After Justin, the way he says bad boy, I feel like I need to take a shower. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of something about it. And there's the big giant pyro again.
That's just the effect that Joey Janela has on you, Taz. I don't think it's Justin's fault.
Listen, I've been to Asbury Park a few times in my life, and just about everybody walking around looks like Janela. I promise that. Total shoot right there.
Asbury Park, just down the turnpike from Jersey City. Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss. This Jersey team we mentioned has been successful in recent weeks. You talked about how well they complement each other. It's similar to Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, good analogy. I agree with the comparison. For sure, and but it'll be interesting to see it. It should be a hell of a tag team matchup because Reynolds and Silva, they're no joke, okay? And you know they got to answer to Mr. Brody Leigh, so you don't want to piss him off.
You can see them donning those Dark Order masks. When they compete, they have not earned the right, according to Mr. Brody Leigh, to compete without the mask on.
Is that like you would announcing you haven't earned the right yet, so you have to wear the mask? I'm just asking, dude. I'm
not part of the Dark Order.
You set me up. It was a layup.
I know you're trying to start this rumor.
From the Dark Order. Oh, nice arm drag by Janela.
Janela taking down Alex Reynolds, charging into the corner, diving splash in the corner, and Janela with a backdrop.
Good job by Joey right there.
Look at the far leg. Good cover there, but Reynolds able to kick out almost immediately.
Yeah, that sends a message to your opponent a lot when you can kick out on one. It's like, all right, well, he's got a lot of spunk left after what I just did to him. So, and here goes, Sonny Kiss. Oh! We've seen them do this double team maneuver before into the Boston grab and the leg drop.
And now Sonny holding Alex Reynolds open for the shot. That single leg drop kick to the jaw. Kiss covers, only gets a 2 count.
We've seen this with Sonny Kiss. And with Joey Janela, cohesiveness has really kicked in. Obviously, they're working on double team maneuvers, and they're hitting them pinpoint perfectly. Speaking of perfect hits, Silva with that shot, another one right
Silver,
there.
man, second one.
He's 4, not 3. You do know that, right?
I didn't know that. He's number 4.
That's right.
But John Silver gets taken down by Sonny Kiss, dropping to the split in the arm. Oh!
Yes, that was sweet.
Thunder, his right hand shot, staggers John Silver, number 4. And now Sonny Kiss.
Oh, no.
Bringing Silver in. Kiss my sass.
Oh, that's a tough way to spend the night on YouTube.
And now Russian leg sweep there by Janela. And Sonny Kiss back hand into the boot. Cover 1, 2, no.
Just had this idea, a little gear suggestion. I do think that Sonny Kiss and Janela should wear the same gear. I think Janela should wear the same exact gear as Sonny Kiss. It'd be great, perfect.
I think it would really highlight the assets of the bad boy, Joey Janela.
Got it.
Oh! Kick to the back by, oh!
Knocked his own hood off.
He kicked him so hard his mask came off.
I've never seen that in my life.
I haven't either.
You nail a guy that hard that your mask comes off. John Silver bringing the pain, baby.
And now just repeated uppercuts in the corner, battering Joey Janela.
What is Mr. Brody Leigh feeding these guys that they're so vicious and violent? I love it.
And Janela taken off his feet. Sonny Kiss knocked to the floor here. Irish whip it to the ropes, reversed there by Joey Janela, blind tag. Reynolds comes in. Look at this, Silver, the military press into the cutter. Cover 1, 2, no.
Let's not forget, tomorrow night on Dynamite, you're gonna see Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss against Mr. Brody Lee and Colt Cabana.
Oh, Reynolds ramming the spine of Joey Janela into the kick. Oh, the knee
Nice.
drop. Oh, man.
Really good knee
Cover
right
1.
there.
Only a 1 count.
You can get a win on a guy with a knee like that. He just drilled him.
And Taz, you mentioned that matchup we saw last week on Dynamite. Evil Uno and Stu Grayson presenting the contract to Colt Cabana in the crowd.
Yep. Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder. I wonder what's going through Colt's mind. You know, that's interesting to see how this evolves. But we're going to see Mr. Brody Lee tagging up with Colt. So
Yeah, still
interesting.
Still not any clarification on whether Cabana has officially decided to join Dark Order. I guess the result tomorrow night could go a long way. Oh! Janela gets the boot up. And,
Nice job by Silver to pull down Janela by the hair.
I think Janela was run out of the corner to make the tag. Cover 1, 2. Silver, great ring awareness there.
Janela was probably trying to get out of that corner in general, right? You know, because he has both Silver and Reynolds there. You don't want to be in that enemy territory. Joey Janela's in a bad way right now. Nice round kick to the sternum area.
Thunderous kick there by Silver. Takes Janela off his feet. And Janela on it. Oh, man. Gets battered by another one.
Silver hitting Janela like he owes him money. I mean, he nailed him.
And Janela trying to fight his way out of the corner. But Dark Order trying to keep Janela in place. He goes over the top of Silver, makes the tag out to Kiss.
Yeah, that quick Ukemi roll right there. Ukemi roll, I should say. Look at that drop. So beautiful job.
Sonny Kiss. Oh, the jawbreaker on Silver, sweeps out the leg. And now, a little bit of twerking. John Silver able to avoid it.
Uh-oh, whoa.
Step up work on Rana. And now Sonny Kiss.
Oh, face first.
Planting John Silver. Cover 1, 2, no. Reynolds there to break up the pinning predicament.
Oh, Joey just lit up Reynolds. Number 3 when dropped. He might have just turned it to number, well, 6. There is a 6, but a different number. You know what I mean.
And look at this, Sonny Kiss holding the ropes
hell is
open
this?
for Joey Janela. Topic. No!
Oh, wow.
Look, Reynolds bringing Sonny back into the ring, and Janela.
The hell is this?
Upright.
Oh, my God. Oh, that hurt like hell.
John Silver holding Joey Janela up, and Alex Reynolds diving into Janela, dropping him down to the...
Oh, just, man. I'll tell you what, the Dark Order is locked in.
Oh, man. Watch this again. It was a brainbuster, it was assisted brainbuster, and Silver sending Sonny Kiss for a loop. 1, 2, no!
And that was close. Hey, you gotta give a lot of credit to Sonny Kiss. They able to kick out of that. Some hellacious offense has been on him by Silver and Reynolds.
Sonny Kiss has proven time after time that he is as tough as they come.
Silver and Reynolds look great in this match. I have to tell you, they have really amped up their intensity. Ultra impressive. Mr. Brody Lee's got to be very proud of them.
Right now, I mean, after that assisted brainbuster on the floor, this is effectively a handicap match for Sonny Kiss. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Sure, Joey's up there.
Janela, that flipping neck breaker on both of the opponents.
Well, it's well documented Joey Janela can take a lot of pain. He's very resilient. His whole career, he's done a lot of crazy type of matches, so he's used to, getting beat up on.
Kiss and Janela both up to the top. Stereo drop kicks.
Dark Order's down and out right now. Janela in control of John Silver.
Joey Janela with the fireman's carry. Sonny Kiss coming off the top. Death Valley driver. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
The winners of this match, the team of Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss.
That was a very physical matchup by these 4 athletes for sure. I don't care what side, who you like, who you don't like, it don't matter. All 4 of these guys, they tore it up right here. Extremely physical, man, I'm telling you.
Taz, Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela continue to impress, but they are on a collision course tomorrow night with Mr. Brody Lee, the Exalted One, and Colt Cabana.
How pissed off will Mr. Brody Lee be tomorrow on Dynamite, wanting to get his hands, his big giant paws on Kiss and Janela. And he's got Colt Cabana with him, so we'll see.
A great, impressive victory, a lot of momentum heading into Dynamite tomorrow at 8/7 Central on TNT. Mel makes her return to action here tonight on Dark as she takes on Kylan King coming up next.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Painesville, Ohio, Queen of the Crazy, Kylan King.
Well, Taz, we've seen Kylan King, one of the rangier, lankier competitors here in the women's division of AEW. But she's going to have a tough test against somebody with basically the same reach as her in Mel.
And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, Mel.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're spot on, Excalibur, because of the height and length of the limbs of these two female athletes for sure. Mel, though, very intense competitor, definitely dark, angry. Yeah, King seems a little bit different, a little bit more happy, high energy type thing.
We've seen Mel in the past. She aligned herself with Luther, the original Death Dealer.
Yeah, just imagine hanging around Luther. Like, that's like, he doesn't have many people that hang around him, so that just goes to show you what Mel's about. He's been whacked out of his mind for years, that guy. You agree?
Mel.
You agree?
No, I do agree. Yes.
I didn't know what happened.
Oh, no.
I said something wrong there.
I was just looking at Mel just staring down her opponent, Kylan King. Both of these women looking for their first victory here in AEW. And
King's having a good time here.
Yeah, Gun Club cheering on Kylan King. And now, collar elbow tie-up, center of the ring, Mel.
Yeah, strong tie-up, strong lock-up here.
But Mel backing Kylan King to the ropes. Neither woman willing to give ground.
Well, as you pointed out, and I backed it up, in both rangy, tall athletes. So those, you got four long arms going on there, and a lot of rage between these two ladies.
And referee Mike Posey pleading with both competitors for a clean break. Mel,
got caught there.
Yeah, Kylan King showing off her speed. Mel
broke that 2-on-1, did Mel.
Ducks under, maintains control of the wrist. And Kylan King actually reversing, steps through, breaks the grip of Mel. King controls the. That little flourish, I think, cost her, Chaz.
It definitely did. I mean, she had to yell or say something to the Gun Club or whatever she was doing on the outside, and you're right, it caught her. Mel was one step ahead, and she got caught.
Mel able to show off her power, able to anticipate that arm drag and block Kylan King. Ooh! Slamming King face first into the canvas.
Stalking, you just see Mel. She just stalks her opponent stoically, takes her time, menacing. I like that. I mean, I think that's, if you have that kind of height and size, it's good to do that.
Just jamming King's face into that middle turnbuckle. Taz, you spoke about how Luther doesn't have many friends, he's a loner for the most part.
Yeah, I can relate.
But he found something in Mel, almost like a kindred spirit, somebody that is as evil as he is.
Well, she's a mean, evil woman, Mel. I mean, she is. I mean, she just almost knocked the teeth out of King right there with that forearm, and she's smiling about it.
And Mel.
Oh, look at this. Big hip toss. I thought she was going for more of a hip toss.
Yeah, tossing Kylan King out of the corner. And Mel, in her return to action here in AEW, has looked extremely impressive thus far. Kylan King is a resilient competitor. We've seen it in the past, Taz.
Yeah, no, she is. She's tough. She's a tough girl, King, for sure. Let's see what she's doing. Nice little baseball slide there.
Goes through. The arm drag attempted once again. Oh, just a brutal stop there by Mel.
You gotta give up on that arm drag, young lady. It's not working. You gotta think of something else offensively right now. She's in a bad way, and Mel's gonna keep that pressure on. You can feel it.
Sometimes, Taz, with inexperience comes sticking to a game plan, to a fault.
Right.
And that seems to be what's happening with Kylan King right now.
No, you're right. You force moves. You force moves and you press. When you press, that's when you get put behind the 8 ball and you get your ass whooped a lot of times. That's what's happening right now to King because she pressed. She was pressing, I should say.
We talk about how important experience is, and experience gives you the opportunity to improvise when things aren't going your way, to alter your game plan.
We have also, you're right, and there's also a different level of instincts too, what comes with time in the ring and just a lot of, especially if you have big match experience, it builds like a unique instinct in you. So someone like King who's a little younger in the game, I mean, you could see she's going to be real good because she's got a lot of toughness, a lot of size and fight. So, King, wow, that was impressive.
And Mel's eyes just about rolled in the back of her head after that big right high kick by Kylan King.
Mel's rocked. Oh, hey, she finally got the arm
time's the charm.
Wow, I didn't think it was going to happen, and it was well done.
On a very dazed Mel, Kylan King laying in a series of shots in the corner, charging in, lifting, uppercut, rocks Mel.
Some might think, why did she roll to the corner with that quick roll? It gets you to the corner quicker, near the corner, to build more speed when you go at your opponent. That's why she did that.
Another right shot.
Oh, man.
And Kylan King laying in the heavy leather on Mel.
Hey, what? It's a high impact version of an episode, I should say, of Aew Dark tonight, man. It's physicality, always physicality. This is real physical.
Now these two competitors have ratcheted up the intensity. Mel with the reversal. Kylan King, crossbody.
Trying to get a cover.
Yeah, wasn't able to hold on to Mel. Instead, back up to her feet as Mel's
far across the ring, though.
Drop it, no.
Well, kind of told you. I mean, she was too far across.
Oh, Mel.
Oh, boy.
Got Kylan King. Oh, just planted her down. Covers. 1, 2, 3. That is it.
The winner of this match, Mel.
That's what about the power of Mel. That one move, it was almost like a choke slam into a spine buster.
Right, exactly. And with that amount of height, how long Mel's legs are to come down, it's a hard impact, I should say, for King. But hey, you know what? King fought really hard this match. She did.
Yeah, Kylan King can hold her head high in defeat, but the woman whose arms raised in victory is Mel.
Look at this right here. Should be a hell of an athletic contest. Leigh Johnson battles Scorpio Sky.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 180 pounds, Leigh Johnson.
As Leigh Johnson has looked impressive every time we've seen him.
He's definitely a hard-working young man, and he has been impressive. He's growing as we watch him.
Yes, he has proven himself to be a natural athlete, but thus far unable to put it together here inside AEW, still scraping for his first victory. Perhaps tonight could be the night.
And his opponent, from Southern California, weighing 205 pounds, Scorpio Sky.
Taz, you talk impressive athletes. Scorpio Sky, one of the top in AEW.
Oh, you're not going to find many better. I mean, anywhere in the world. I mean, that's not an overstatement. If you're new to AEW wrestling or you're new to watching Scorpio Sky apply his craft between those ropes, you're in for something special. This guy can flat out go. Simple. I mean, he's tremendous.
Scorpio Sky was one half of the first ever AEW World Tag Team Champions, but SCU deciding as a group that the team of Kazarian and Daniels will focus on the tag team division. Scorpio Sky will focus on the singles.
I like that. I like that FCU has that game plan. That's a good mindset for those three men.
Sky and Leigh Johnson, great show of respect between these two competitors.
Not sure if that's needed, but okay.
You got a problem with people shaking hands?
Well, this day and age, I do. But they did a fist bump, so you get it. Wrist control right here. But, well, nice switch by Leigh Johnson to a hammerlock.
Johnson going behind the back of Scorpio Sky. Sky feeling out. Johnson switches. Waist lock there.
See him slip his hand in, gets inside the groin area to go do a switch, and now another reversal, standing switch.
Yeah, great technique there by Leigh Johnson. Lacing that hand into the
Right,
thigh.
that breaks the grip, obviously. So for those that never done this, you've seen a plethora of standing switches and a mat return. Now, I mentioned a mat return earlier. Most average commentators in professional wrestling call it what? Go behind takedown. It's a mat return. I don't mean to talk down to you, Excalibur. I'm just, you know, that's just my style at times.
No, thank you, Taz. It's my first rodeo.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just...
Leigh Johnson sends Scorpio Sky into the ropes, with Sky comes back with a big shoulder tackle. Sky holds on. Roll up, 1, 2, no.
Good cradle there, huh? Some cradle.
Yeah. Oh!
Chop and a half.
Scorpio Sky.
Whoa! Young man coming back with
Yeah, Leigh Johnson lighting up Sky. Elbow strikes to the jaw. And now Johnson heading into the ropes. Oof. Wild swing and a miss. 2 in a row there by Sky. Oh, he suckered him in. And Kobe. Big drop kick there by Scorpio Sky.
I can't praise the drop kicks that Sky does enough, because they're just tremendous drop kicks. But so impactful, just dropping Johnson.
Oh, cover there by Sky. 1, 2. Nope. Taz, what about the improvisation of Scorpio Sky? He missed 2 consecutive shots. He feigned for the third. Leigh Johnson ducked his head, and Sky caught him with that rising knee strike.
I mean, he's a former world tag team champion, right? He's a world traveler. He's a tremendous athlete. You're right, to your point. I mean, you know, it's experience, a big experience advantage that Sky has over Leigh Johnson. Just about everybody Leigh has faced, he's given up experience. He's only 22 years old. But these type of matches, win or lose, and I think he's going to lose if I'm picking a winner or loser here, Leigh Johnson gets better and better every time he wrestles men that are a lot older than him and more experienced than him.
Yeah, but if Leigh Johnson, oh man, aggressive backbreaker there, cover, 1, 2.
Like the forearm right across the jawline in the cheekbone area really sends that message like, I'm not playing games. You might have did a fist pump before the match. I'm gonna try and hurt you on a cover.
Sky hitting Johnson, but Johnson firing up that right arm. A little bit of hand fighting there as now Johnson fires up the left arm.
Might want to bridge, get on your head if you're Leigh Johnson. Well, there you go, like on cue, huh?
Almost like he heard you.
Yeah.
Scorpio Sky went to drop that short elbow, but Johnson showing off his speed. Once again, his speed. Combination attack, and
Johnson.
It caught him high with that clothesline right on the jaw.
Good point, you're right. It definitely caught him high and tight.
Johnson charging in. Sky with the waist lock. Release German suplex. Johnson lands on his feet. Johnson goes behind. Sky sits out the Blue Thunder bomb. 1, 2,
Whoa, that was close. Oh, God, could you imagine that upset?
Yeah, just when Scorpio Sky decides to focus on the singles division here in AEW, he gets upset by Leigh Johnson. That would be a major buzzkill.
Oh, God, that yes, and it could happen because right now Leigh Johnson's got a lot of momentum. Oh, nice sprawl, like a one-legged sprawl. You don't see that much.
Yeah, Scorpio Sky getting wide, preventing Johnson from hoisting him up. Johnson continues to pepper Scorpio Sky with shots, though. Sky goes over the top.
Of sunset. He lost it.
1, 2. 2 count.
Scorpio kind of overshot. That's rare that happens to him.
Heads up move there by Johnson, though.
Yep.
He saw Sky trying to get back into position. Johnson just dropped down into the pinning predicament.
Oh, reversal
Reversal
And
Sky
another,
sends Johnson into the corner. Johnson, though, goes up and over the top.
Oof, missed that.
Sky dodge. He's got Johnson up to TKO.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
The winner of this match, Scorpio Sky.
Taz, how about that? All it took was one shot from Scorpio Sky, that TKO, and that ended the night for Leigh Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, Leigh Johnson looked great up until that point, but to your point, once that TKO hit, it was Dunsky for Leigh Johnson. I mean, I'll tell you, Leigh Johnson had heckling out, but here's a TKO. Just put the head out right there of Leigh.
Scorpio Sky, famous for that first step explosivity. His speed was on display. He was able to avoid the shot by Johnson, hooked him up, and ended the night and came away with the victory.
Well, he earned Sky's respect right there. That's impressive for this young man. Jurassic Express in action. 6-man matchup right here on Dark.
This is a 6-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first at a total combined weight of 679 pounds, the team of Max Castor, Serpent Eco, and Luther.
Taz, this is a very interesting trio we have here tonight.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd. In a weird way, I kind of dig it, though. I don't know why, but I do.
I mean, we do have a lot of surprising seeming tag teams here in AEW. Of course, we're going to have some surprising trios as Max Castor, Serpentico, and the original Death Dealer Luther make their 6-man tag team debut.
Like a potpourri of gimmicks, basically. Just to be honest. That should be the name of the
their
team.
Opponents at a total combined weight of 532 pounds.
Whoa.
Marco Stunt, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express.
Man, I'll tell you, they come out explosive, and Jurassic Express, they're always out having a good time, but they also can kick some ass. We've seen that.
Yeah, that's right. We have seen no shortage of physicality from Jurassic Express. They are, I mean, I guess also a very interesting and odd collection of individuals, but they complement each other so well.
The oddest is probably the smallest, and Marco Stunt. He's a complete freak. Let's be honest. I like the kid, but he's out there. Luchasaurus believes he's a dinosaur, and I'm starting to really believe he's a dinosaur, and he would probably kick my head off if I didn't think he was a dinosaur. And Jungle Boy is just
a heartthrob.
He is a heartthrob, but an amazing athlete. So, you know, that's why they've been successful. Jurassic Express, no joke, legit. Interesting to see this trio on the other side of Luther, Max Castor, and Serpentico. That too. So it's kind of like a Death Dealer, kind of a musical genius in Max Castor and Luchador.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stranger things have happened, Taz.
Probably not.
Marco Stunt starting off with Max Castor.
Big young man. He's put together.
Yeah, he's making his AEW debut.
Let me spit a freestyle real quick. Hey, yo.
Oh,
He's gonna
Hear me rap?
freestyle?
I want to hear him.
Oh, man.
I want to hear him freestyle. I love hip hop. Hey, look at Marco Stunt.
Marco just bludgeoning Max Castor. Ooh. Marco's more of a folk music fan. Reversal there by Max Castor. Marco holds on.
Picture him bluegrass. But anyway.
Boot to the face. Oh, a kick there to the thigh, the outside thigh. Oh!
Just giving up a world of size to Castor. Smart what Marco's doing. Hitting, keep aggressiveness.
Marco Stunt putting those educated feetsies to use.
His foot size is a 6.
But he's hitting all 10s with those kicks. Hey, man, I can do this all night.
That was tremendous. Oh! That was a 10 for sure.
And
Castor got nailed.
The thing about Marco Stunt when he hits those drop kicks, they're coming from an upward angle. It's almost like a two-footed super kick there.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and now, look at this.
Jungle Boy tags in, but Marco stunt launching in with that drop kick. Jungle Boy, the running boot scrape. Cover, 1, 2, no.
Strong kick out, though, by Max Castor. Big young man. Seems like a good athlete. Like to see him get rolling here, but, you know, Marco's stunt was on fire.
And now Jungle Boy continues to rein in the shots on Castor. Sends him into the rope. Oh, plants Castor, rolls him through, and a running knee strike for good measure. Hook of the far leg,
Got the
2,
hand,
no.
the arm trapped also. Good job by Jungle Boy.
This match is very nearly over before either of his two partners got in the ring. But now, desperately.
I mean, I don't think he was looking at Castor. I mean, why would you not look at your partner? He's trying to tag you.
Serpentico and Jungle Boy trying to match speed for speed. Jungle Boy getting the better of that exchange.
Good luck, yeah, good luck with that.
But
Jungle Boy's like lightning.
Serpentico pushing him off, steps through. Oof, nice little Rana there. Sweep of the leg, cover, no. Sweep of the leg by Serpentico, cover, no. Both men springing up to their feet, and Serpentico
turns his head around to get drop kicked. All right.
He turned his back on an opponent, Taz, and that is a cardinal mistake inside the professional wrestling ring.
Yes, turned his back and then turned like his head around and then got drop kicked out of his boots. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Maybe the two bigger men here, Luchasaurus and Luther, who could snap at any moment.
The two heavy hitters of their respective teams.
Luther hates the Gun Club. Everyone hates the Gun Club. Awkward silence, and here we go.
Luther tags out immediately.
I don't know why he did that, but you know, he's got a lot of experience. Whoa.
Luchador versus Luchasaurus. This might end poorly for Serpentico.
Dinosaurs always win. I don't know where I came up with that, but okay.
Oh, what a knee! Oh, what a knee,
man! God!
And now Serpentico
Serpentico's in trouble.
Just gets planted by Luchasaurus.
Oh, man, you hear him? He's like,
that Cazadora into just a suplex. Max Castor tags in and walks into the waiting arms of Luchasaurus. Oh!
Just imagine if you're Max Castor, you had to deal with an undersized, you know, wild man in Marco Stunt. Now you're dealing with a gigantic wild man in Luchasaurus.
The kicks by Jurassic Express lighting up Max Castor. Castor gets planted on his face. Tag out. And now Marco Stunt up on the shoulders.
Getting this extra height right here. Look at this.
Launching off of Luchasaurus. And Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy.
Coming
Jungle Boy.
Oh!
Man.
With the assist by Luchasaurus. Standing moonsault press. Marco Stunt. Rip corded out, and the leg drop combination on Castor. Cover, 1, 2, no, Luther there. The boot to the top of the head.
Say what you want. I tell you what, that Castor's a tough dude. He took a ton of moves and still rolling. Well, not rolling, but he's awake. He's not knocked out. He's not standing.
And Luther doing the smart thing by bringing Castor and Stunt over to the corner. And now Luther. Oh my God! 1, 2, no!
Well, that was a, you know, it's killing me. It was a traditional belly-to-belly suplex, I'm sure, while Luther was wrestling in high school or middle school, he learned that. Imagine him wrestling in high school with the third eye on his head, runs around with.
You think he had that third eye in middle school?
Yeah, he definitely had a third eye in middle school. Oh, that snap suplex, well done.
And floats over immediately. 2, no.
He told Aubrey, "Shut up, you don't know me."
Look at this. Marco Stunt, 1, 2, no. Luther able to kick out and just takes Marco Stunt off his feet.
What's with the high pitch? We've seen this in Luther. He's a man that big. You would think he'd have a big, bassy voice. Oh my gosh, jeez.
Different people have different voices, Taz.
Really? All right.
AEW is for everyone.
Listen to them cheer you!
Luther just continuing to torment Shawn. Yeah.
Palm struck him right in the head. Max Caster, you know he wants to get a piece of Marco.
Yeah, wants a little comeuppance for those shots that. Oh, Marco was delivering earlier in the match, but Castor can't see him.
Caster just can't. He can't get out of the blocks in this match.
And big clubbing shot by Luchasaurus. A back elbow takes Castor off his feet.
This kid's gonna have a callus on his back from hitting the mat so many times.
Oh, that downward chop and the pump kick has Serpentico rattled. He charges in and is launched high.
Oh, watch out.
Boom!
Oh, man. If he didn't roll out of the ring, he was Dunsky.
Massive kick. Oh, question mark kick there by Luchasaurus. He's got Castor staggered.
You are extinct.
Up on the shoulders. Extinction. And now, look at this. Marco coming off into the arms of Luther, but Luther, oh!
God. Just use Marco's body to Luther as a weapon.
And now
It's the matchup. The matchup, well, maybe not. Serpentico is like, no, get out of there, Luther. Maybe not in that vernacular, but you get it.
the two behemoths are not going to square off.
Max Castor's still trapped.
It looks like Serpentico and Luther are, oh, man!
God,
Stereo tail whips there by Jurassic Express.
I got him!
And
He
Marco
says-
stuck. He's trying for the choke slam.
1, 2, 3.
Teamwork makes the dream work for Jurassic Express, but it looks like Luther and Serpentico have just left Max Castor to the wolves.
I have never seen anyone get hit with more offensive moves in my life.
And
I
now
gotta tell you.
Jungle Boy has got the SGS locked in, and that is it. End of the night.
The winner of this match is the result of a submission, Jurassic Express.
Well, Castor tapped out real quick. He had no choice. I mean, he took some beat throughout that match. Jurassic Express, they really set a tone for sure.
And Taz, that whatever the logic going through Luther and Serpentico's head, they just sacrificed Max Castor. But Jurassic Express continues their dominance in six-man competition here on AEW Dark. Ahead of his showdown with Le Champion Chris Jericho at Fyter Fest, Orange Cassidy will take on Peter Avalon, the Librarian, next here tonight.
Your main event this evening is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied to the ring by the Librarian Leva Bates. From Carson City, Nevada, weighing 188 pounds, the Librarian, Peter Avalon.
Why wouldn't Justin if the Librarian's saying shh?
Well, I couldn't tell if that was Avalon's music or he was shushing live. We got
How
an
are
a
you so
cappella
loud?
performance.
He's got a new robe, Avalon.
Yeah, man.
You used to rip his robe all the time, remember? He said he was wearing like his dad's robe. Now he's got a nice, fancy black and purple studded like robe.
He took it to heart, and man, that robe.
He's ripped, huh? Look at
Yeah.
Avalon, ripped.
Avalon has not made many trips to the pay window, but he has actually not made any trips to the pay window, but he still found the money to afford a robe.
Poor guy had to pick his own robe up out in the middle of the ring. You never see that. What the hell?
And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by best friends from wherever, weighing whatever, freshly squeezed, Orange Cassidy.
Oh, there's those beach towels. that
Or,
are-
yeah, just in time for summer. Get yours at shopaew.com. As best friends bringing out Orange Cassidy, you can see still wearing that bandage on his forehead after that vicious attack a couple weeks ago by Chris Jericho using that aluminum bat
Oh, man, it was a beatdown.
to
It
split
was
open
something.
the head of Cassidy. But Cassidy, last week on Dynamite, turned the tables on Jericho.
Yeah, he caught him by surprise, for sure. But I'll tell you, I really feel like, just my opinion professionally, that Orange Cassidy needed that beatdown that La Champion gave him. I think Orange Cassidy, in my view, it was getting a little too big for his britches. I'm just saying.
Taz, did you watch that beatdown?
I watch all beatdowns. Yes, it was violent, vicious, nasty, but that's Jericho. But that's why Jericho's been so successful.
No, but I was talking about Orange Cassidy putting the boots to
Jericho.
So I might be careful what you say about Orange Cassidy.
Well, I'm not looking to fight anyone, but I have a friend named Brian Cage that'll fight anybody at any time. So that's fine. Whatever.
Taz, you will be joining us on commentary tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite for Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champions non-title matchup tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But right now, I'm looking forward to seeing Avalon and Orange Cassidy get after it here. Let's see. Well, Cassidy, keeps those hands in the pockets, plays those games, fools people with this kind of a slacker feel, but he's a legitimate athlete in that ring and can go. That was an excellent headlock takedown by Peter Avalon.
Yeah, Avalon is extremely fundamentally sound, but he's just been unable to get the right foot forward here in AEW. But think about, look, Cassidy.
Put the hands back in the pocket. Think about Fyter Fest, Excalibur. It's going to be a huge event. We're going to have a new world champion in the Machine, Brian Cage. That's going to happen. And
to be determined.
Yes, and we're going to see Orange Cassidy collide with Chris Jericho. How awesome is that?
All the titles will be on the line at Fyter Fest. It is a 2-week pay-per-view type event, but it will be free live on TNT July 1st and July 8th.
Oh, nice mat return right there. Good job by Avalon. Excellent.
But you can see Cassidy grabbing control of the hands of Avalon.
Oh, nice breaking through the pocket. I didn't expect that. Okay, that's a unique way to break this grip.
And Orange Cassidy.
That was pretty funny. I got to give him that.
It's pretty funny, but pretty effective as well. Able to escape that waist lock of Peter Avalon.
Yeah, Avalon is...
Bryce Remsburg trying to console Peter Avalon.
Just my view. Avalon, for a librarian, is not very bright. Most librarians are very intelligent, right? I mean, I'm not a pure academic myself. I'm just saying.
Avalon, wild swing and a miss. Cassidy goes up and over the top.
Wow.
Drop kick takes Avalon off his feet. Orange Cassidy springing back up, making it look easy, Taz.
That's hard. That's hard to do. You know what I'm saying, dude? When you have your hands in your pocket and you kip up like that, that's really difficult to do because you have no hands, no arms for momentum.
Avalon, great show of agility going up.
Well, he's smooth. Orange Cassidy. Leva kind of...
Oh!
She was giving him the eyes.
That momentary distraction of Leva Bates allowed Peter Avalon to gain the upper hand. Coming over the top of that Pescado.
You think I'm freaking cool? Huh?
He looks, you can even get the glasses off. Poor Avalon. He's the man. He is the man.
Sending Orange Cassidy back into the ring. And now Avalon, he's fired up about Orange Cassidy perhaps hitting on Leva Bates.
Well, it seemed like OC was definitely hitting on her, for sure. And Avalon, not taking it. He's hot about it.
Avalon plants. Cassidy covers. That was a deep cover, but Orange Cassidy kicking out immediately.
Really stacking Orange Cassidy up on his head and shoulders, but he's got the wherewithal to kick out, does Orange Cassidy. He's got the purple. I wonder if Leva would dye her hair purple to match the purple robe that Avalon wears and a purple blouse that Leva's wears. See?
You might want to head down to your local library and ask.
In Red Hook, we don't have librarians like this. I'm just letting you know.
Well, in Red Hook, it's pronounced library. Cassidy sent across the rope. Oh, lariat there by Avalon. Cover again. Nope, Cassidy able to kick out.
I like that Peter Avalon keeps going for covers. Every time your opponent has to kick out of a cover, you really put out a lot of energy to kick out. So it's a good job by Avalon to press. That's a veteran maneuver. Just keep covering the guy and make him kick out. It's tough cardiovascular.
Avalon, the rough throw to the corner, followed up by that elbow. Orange Cassidy may still be feeling some of the effects from that beating the inner circle put on him. Cover again. No.
Seen that double underhook suplex, some call a butterfly type suplex, and as he's drooling all over the body of that's disgusting of Peter Avalon. He's just a drooling mess right now.
And Avalon sending Cassidy into the corner, but Cassidy going up and over the top. Slams Avalon face first in that top turnbuckle. Whoa, wild swing and a miss. And Avalon sent the opposite turnbuckle. Cassidy going up to the top rope.
He's poised up there. Whoop.
But no. The third turnbuckle. Will he make it all four? Yes, he does.
Bionic. Bionic-like, driven into the turnbuckle pad.
Cassidy, oh, just stuck him with that DDT.
I get it.
2, no.
Librarian Peter Avalon.
He's tough, man.
Yeah, man, he is. I mean, have a mustache like that, you better be tough. Look at that. That funky haircut, those horrible teeth. Good looking guy, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying.
Orange Cassidy heading up to the top once again. Peter Avalon. Crossbody roll through by Avalon.
Nice.
1, 2, no!
Small package here.
Yeah, inside cradle, 1, 2. Avalon again, very nearly stole one. Ducks under, looks for the backslide. Cassidy breaks free, leg lariat attempt. Boom! Oh, man!
Man, oh, man.
1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy with the knockout shot.
The winner of this match, Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy heading into Fyter Fest and his matchup with Chris Jericho with a lot of momentum, a lot of wind in his sails, Taz.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt, and he has Trent and Chuck. Keep him locked in, keep him motivated, keep him rocking and rolling. He's got a great support staff in Best Friends, obviously. So Jericho, hey, you never know, he could be in trouble at Fyter Fest. He could be.
Chris Jericho has his own support staff, the Inner Circle.
They're true. Oh, man.
Man.
That is just a shot and a half. How quick are the hands of Orange Cassidy, dude?
Absolutely drilled him with that one.
Like Mayweather right there. Kind of like Tyson. Tyson just knocked people's heads off, but Orange Cassidy, what a shot.
Chris Jericho asked for the baddest man on the planet at Fyter Fest. He will get him. Jericho Cassidy coming up at Fyter Fest. Tomorrow night, 8, 7 Central on TNT. AEW Dynamite will be live.
The AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley, will be in action on Dynamite. And yours truly, me, Taz, I will be on commentary.
A lot of questions still circling around Dark Order's recruitment of Colt Cabana, but Cabana will team up with Mr. Brody Lee, the Exalted One, to take on Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss.
Two big, massive horses going at it. Wardlow versus Luchasaurus in a lumberjack match.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight on Dark. Be sure to tune into TNT tomorrow night, 8, 7 Central, for an all-new, all-live episode of Dynamite.